Hi there, welcome back to Archie's Kitchen. Today's recipe I have for you is an amazing vegetarian curry. It's Shahi Paneer. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. I know I keep saying this, but it really is. So basically, the ingredients we need for this is we need some fresh garlic and ginger paste, we need some fresh coriander, we need some onions, we need some tomatoes, we need some fresh green chilies, we need 2 blocks of fresh paneer, we need your normal spices, so we need salt, we need chili powder, garam masala, cumin powder, coriander powder, we need a handful of fresh cashews here as well. And then what we need is we need some fresh cream. So what we're going to need is first of all, we're going to cut the paneer block that we have. Normally you can get it, I think it's a 450 gram block. We need 2 of those. We're going to dice them up like this. And then once we've diced them, we're going to pop our frying pan on the gas on medium heat. We're going to pop drizzle a little bit of oil in there, and we're just going to fry off the paneer cubes that we've just made up. We're not going to fry them too much because we don't want the paneer to go hard. So literally just a few seconds on either side, just so we get that beautiful brown color, sort of like a caramelized color, as you can see here. Once we've cubed them and we've done that, we're just going to pop those into a drainer and set them aside. Then what we're going to do is we've got some cream, and we're going to pop a few strands of saffron into the cream, and we're just going to give that a mix together, so the color of the saffron sort of like comes out into the cream beautifully. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slice and dice our onions here. I'm using 3 small medium onions, and then we're also going to finely chop our green chilies here. I'm using the bullet chilies here. I've got about 3 to 4. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get a saucepan, and we are going to add our onions into the saucepan with the green chilies, and we're going to pop the garlic and ginger paste in there. We're going to add 4 to 5 whole cardamoms in there as well, and we're going to add a stick of cinnamon in there, and we're going to pop a little bit of, I think it's 3 or 4 cloves I've added into there. We're then going to add in half a cup of water, and we're going to pop the gas on, and we're just going to put it onto medium heat for a bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our cashews. Now what I did with the cashews was I did soak them in water for about 15 minutes before I was going to cook, and then we're going to add the soaked cashews into our blender with a little bit of water, and we're just going to blend that together like this. So we're using about 15 cashews there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our tomatoes, and we're going to chop the tomatoes up like this, and then we're going to blend those into a hand blender as well, and we're going to pop that to one side. By that time, the onions and the green chilies and the masala that we had, that's all steamed off beautifully. We're not going to brown it, we're just sauteing it. So as you can see, I'm adding the entire content of that into the hand blender as well, and I'm just going to blend that together. So once I've blended that together, I've popped that into a plate here as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a saucepan, and we're going to pop into the saucepan about 250 to 300 grams of butter. You can add more or less according to your own taste. And we're going to melt that. And then what we're going to do is the onion paste with the chilies and the spices, we're going to add that into the butter, and we're just going to brown it off like this. When it's beautifully browned a little bit, we're then going to add the tomatoes that we chopped up and we grinded. We're adding those in. I can't remember whether I told you, but it was actually 4 to 5 tomatoes that I used here. And we're just going to saute them off in with the onion like this until it dries up to this texture. Then what we're doing is we're adding a little bit of garam masala, and we're adding some black pepper, and we're also adding a little bit of red chili powder. I've used sort of half a teaspoon, 3/4 teaspoon of all the spices. You can adjust to your own taste buds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give that a good mix together. Once we've mixed that together, we're then going to add in our cashew mixture that we made earlier. So we're going to pop that in, and then we're going to add in a large cup of water. And then once we've put the water in, we're just going to give it a good mix together. And then we're going to add a good tablespoon of methi, the dried methi, and we're going to add a tablespoon of garam masala in there, and we're just going to mix that through like this. We're going to let it simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then once it's got a little bit thicker, we're then going to add the paneer cubes in that we fried off earlier. Once we've added the paneer cubes in, we're just going to give it a good mix together, and then we're going to add in the fresh cream that we had, which we infused the saffron in with. We're going to add the cream into the mixture, and we're going to mix it like this. And then once we've mixed that, this is all on medium heat, by the way. So when we've mixed that, it just turns into this beautiful sort of like curry type. We thicken it up a little bit and it's ready to be served. Can you see the texture that it finally comes out with? So what we're then going to do is we're going to serve that into a bowl, and you can eat that with your choice of side. I've got a paratha here, but you can do it with chapati, you can do it with paratha, you can do it with naan bread, you can pop it on a bed of basmati rice, you can put it on anything you like bread. Like I say, it tastes amazing. So please try and enjoy, and let me know how you like it and how you got on. And I'll meet you again on another day with another recipe. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to press that bell icon. And I forgot to tell you, I drizzled a little bit of cream on top just to garnish it. So we'll meet again on another day with another recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.